Mel Blackwell, Washington, D.C. I started playing golf about 30 years ago. Well, as most people, not too good. I started playing because I was in the corporate world and most of the guys played golf, and so therefore I decided I'd play golf. Generally speaking, the answer was yes. I'm a little bit younger than a lot of guys who didn't have that opportunity, but generally speaking, yes, I could play. No doubt about that. Certainly none of the clubs you could play at, because those are mainly segregated, especially the country clubs. And some of the places you played didn't want you on the course, even though you could get on the course. Well, golf is a sport that is mainly for a lot of friendship and business acquaintances. And that's where you really must like the people you're going to play with, because there's a lot of things involved that you're going to do after the golf game is over with. Certainly there were a lot of golfers. Of course, back in the day, it was Lee Elder and people like that, Charlie Sifford, those kind of golfers. And until Tiger came along, there weren't too many golfers that you really looked up to from an African-American standpoint. No, I really didn't. I didn't have the time to practice, and probably like everybody else, it's tough to break 100. Well, you're going to spend probably 4 to 5 hours with somebody, and that's a long time to be with somebody that you don't like or you don't want to be with, unless you're trying to sell them something. And then afterwards, usually there's a lot of interaction, maybe going out to dinner, or maybe going on trips with a bunch of people to play golf. And so you got to be pretty much of a good friend of somebody, or like the people you're going to play with. I think the thing about it is perseverance, and also the fact that they did not allow race to really hinder their abilities. And that you could persevere in spite of things, not because of them, but in spite of them you could become a good golfer, but you could also use that to translate to other aspects of your life also. No, I was not here. I'm currently with the Pro Duffers, and have been with the Pro Duffer golf group for probably 30 years now. The Pro Duffers was an African-American group that started here in Washington, D.C. in the late 50s. And 9 black guys started that golf group called the Pro Duffers. And their main objective was to play against a bunch of black guys from Philadelphia, who were also their contemporaries at Howard University. Today that group has grown to be over 90 guys, and we have 15 chapters from Michigan to Florida with over 500 black golfers from those 9 black golfers that started here in Washington, D.C. Well, it's quite an accomplishment, because you wouldn't think that nine guys would start something that would be lasted for over 65 years. And we have tournaments every year, a national tournament, we have a spring fling tournament, and we also here in the Washington, D.C. area have contributed over $150,000 to Howard University for deserving students at Howard University. I think that's tremendous. I'm just surprised that maybe that hasn't been done before by maybe some professional golfers. But I think it's essential that a place like Howard, the Mecca, have a golf tournament, a golf team, and we stand ready to help them in any way we can. Well, I got to be good friends with one of the founders, Sewell Horad, and he and I used to play a lot together, and he would teach me some of the things about some of the old guys that used to play. And then I was fortunate enough to be the national president of the Pro Duffers and the local president for 6 years. So I got to know a lot of people from all over the country, African Americans who played golf. I feel very proud of being a part of a group like the Pro Duffers, because it represents men from all over the country who are playing a game of golf and are absolutely turning into very good friends. And that's what it's all about.